I'm cold. And this is getting good. Oh my gosh, why is my desk always a mess? Always. Like 100% of the time, my desk is a mess. For real. Hey, Anne-Marie. It is so cold. Okay, so I am gonna be doing a demo of die cutting, so I gotta get a whole bunch of dies down here. So you can watch. 2 hours? It's not gonna be that long, he said. Oh my gosh. Anywho, somebody tag Donna because she's the one that's always asking for die cutting. Although it's not gonna be any building die cutting, but it's gonna be die cutting nonetheless. Ugh. So I'm gonna be using a lot of these dies. Like almost thinking of putting my hoodie on. Should I? How's everybody? Hey Carrie, so good to see you during a live. I redid my nails. What camera am I using? And Sophia wanted to put a sticker on it. Can you see it? So I let her do those. They're so long. I feel bad for those of you that came to the live earlier and I was on for like 40 seconds and then I remember, oh my gosh, I have a meeting online with a design team and I had completely forgotten about it. So I was like, see ya, I'll be back later. And I had to leave. Oh my gosh, Samantha. Everybody say hi to Cruz.
What's up, viewers? I better like on this video.
Okay, let's not be weird. Let's not scare the peeps away, okay?
15 million likes and we'll bring Tom Brady to y'all.
Don't be promising crap we can't deliver.
15 million?
15 million likes and we're gonna bring Tom Brady. Crap.
Yeah, I know a guy that knows a guy that knows a guy that knows Tom Brady.
Yeah, don't listen to him. He's fake news.
Fine. 1,000 likes and we'll bring Mr. Beast over.
No! Okay, I'm doing a live, so you gotta get out.
Why do you have your iPad on your... See, I just brought you 4 of you. Oh my heavens.
Oh, your heavens, get out. You haven't done chores today, so...
I love you, Mom.
I love you too.
Tom Brady will be here.
Okay. Quit it. Hi, Dawn. Ciao. Catherine. Teresa. Who else is here? My goodness. Like, my fingers are getting wrinkly. I'm so cold. So, the title of today's live is My Secret to Never Having to Replace Your Die Cutting Plates. For those of you that are not card makers or scrapbookers or don't use a die cutting machine, you're not going to know what the heck I'm talking about. But by that, I mean these plates. And when I say never, that might have been an over exaggeration because, I mean, eventually you're gonna have to. But let me get the one that I just recently replaced. So hold on a sec. Where did I put it? Was this it? Okay. This was it. No, not never. That was just like to get you guys to come and watch, okay? It worked, didn't it? I just replaced my plate, and I know that this is the one that I replaced because I made a boo-boo on it. Like, if you pay attention, you'll never have anything on it. But this is the plate that I had been using for since February, I want to say. This one right here. And I could have continued using it if I wanted to. But I got tired because it's a teeny tiny bit warped. And the only way to see that is by looking at one that is not warped. This bottom one. See that? And then this is the one that I just replaced. So February, that's 9 months, okay? So this plate right here, it's not cracked, like it's not horribly, like nothing wrong with it, and I can continue using it except for the fact that, you know, it does this every now and then, so that bugs me. So I had decided to retire it, and I have gotten a new one right here. And oh, I should show you this. It does have a couple of marks here and there, if you can see that. Like it has a leaf, a circle, I don't even know what else. That's probably it. But for the most part, it doesn't have any marks. I have done that. It doesn't work with me. It's perfect for me, Samantha. I don't know what you're talking about, but my live on my end looks perfect. How does it look for you all? Hi Jill, hi Donna. If you're having trouble watching me, your new one is Christmassy. What? Oh, yeah. If you're having trouble watching me on YouTube, come on over to Facebook. Because on Facebook, yeah, I am watching myself and there's no buffering for me. Okay. Hi, Dawn Walsh. So, after 9 months, this is what my plate looked like. So I decided to retire it because it's buffering on Facebook. It's your Facebook. It's you guys. It's not me. It's you. Okay? Let's just get that clear. Because I didn't like the teeny tiny bit of warping. So, comes in the new one. I just recently made a sample for Gina Marie Designs. I did a card for her because I have new dies from her. And I brought a brand new one. And I'm going to show you what I do. Okay? And first and foremost, I want to tell you that what I do is not recommended by anybody. By the manufacturer, by your grandmother, by nobody. Just an FYI, if it happens to go gray at some point, because it happens every now and then, I will wait until it clears to continue with the explanation, because it will clear up, okay? So nobody misses what's going on, okay? So what I have been using is these things right here, and I want you guys to know this is not recommended by anybody, by the manufacturers. So if you're going to do this, you have to do it at your own risk. So in other words, it's illegal. Basically. No. Do it at your own risk. I have been doing it for almost a year, and it has saved me from having to buy plates, you guys. And it works so freaking good. So good. This right here. This right here is vinyl. You know the vinyl that when you go to your grandmother's house, or maybe your mother, or maybe even you have it, and you don't want people to sit on your couch and like spill things and get your couch messy. It will breach your warranty. Just don't tell them, girl. Don't tell them. Now on YouTube, all right. This is, I don't know, it's just vinyl. I got this vinyl at Hobby Lobby, and you can buy it in like these ginormous rolls, like fabric, and you get them by the yard. At Hobby Lobby, gosh, how much is it? I haven't bought vinyl at Hobby Lobby for probably a year. Sticky butt plastic covers for sofas. Yes, that's exactly what this is. I know that some people get like use the stuff that, you know, like sheets come in when you buy them brand new, or you know, like just plastic. But this right here is the 20 gauge, not gauge, is that gauge? I don't even know what it's called. Like 20 thickness, I don't remember what it's called. Vinyl from Hobby Lobby. So I basically go to Hobby Lobby and I buy the thickest vinyl they carry. And I buy 1 yard. It's usually, I think, $9.99 for a yard. And I wait every other week. Thank you, Lori. They're so freaking long. When they have the 40% off. So I hadn't used my vinyl for, I want to say, a couple of months, because I was giving the Magic Mat a shot again because I thought I was gonna like it again, but that's another story. I'm back to hating it. Okay, so I'm running low. You guys know I was selling these to you guys for like, I don't know, I don't remember, like 10 of these for a couple bucks. I don't remember, but these last forever. So what I do is, because you buy it by the yard, you have to come home and you have to do a little bit of work. So you have to use a cutter, and what I like to do is cut mine so that they are slightly smaller than my plate. And this works for any die cutting machine, y'all. Any die cutting machine. It doesn't have to be the kind that I use. It can be a Gemini. It can be, I'm blanking out. What other cutting machines are there? Sizzix. It can be the Spellbinders. It can be anything, y'all. Anything. So I cut it to be slightly smaller than my plates. Just a tiny bit. Hi, Heidi. See that? And a plus is, hold on, let me grab this. This is a plus. I haven't done it to these ones, but I think it helps. Spellbinders, yeah, Cuttlebug, it works with any. Just make sure that you cut them to be a tiny bit smaller than your plates. Just round your corners. You can use one of these things, which obviously take a lot longer, or you can use a pair of scissors. And I'm going to show you how you use it. And what I do is, when I get my 1 yard of vinyl, I just do these all at once. And I did the math the one time that I bought, because I bought it twice, so I spent probably like $12 total buying the vinyl in the whole entire time that I've used it. I made, I want to say like 80 sheets, probably more. I can't remember exactly. So this is what I do, and we're gonna test it. I know this works because I've done it many, like hundreds and hundreds of times, and you guys know I die cut like a mad woman. This die is very intricate. It's by Gina Marie Designs. See that? I'm gonna put it there. This is my magnetic platform. This is my preferred platform. It didn't come with my machine, I just bought it. It goes with my machine too because it's by the same manufacturer, Sizzix. Then I have my base plate, and then I have my die. My die is always facing up. This is always 100% my sandwich. Okay, I gotta move stuff around. Should probably get paper. Okay, any paper will do. Your machine cuts through the vinyl. I wonder why. Cardstock. Okay, so you're gonna make sure that your die is facing up, right? Then the cardstock, here's a trick that you have to remember. Your cardstock always has to be bigger than the die. That's a trick that you have to remember always, and it sounds like a lot right now because it's a lot of information all at once. Cardstock must always be bigger than the die. And then you're gonna have, which one is the one I just cut? Oh, it's here. Then you're gonna put your vinyl, see, on top of that. Something there. Remember, you do this face up to cut better. Yeah, I mean, it's just how I've always done it, but if you face it down, just invert your sandwich. And then you're gonna put your plate on top. And let me bring my machine over here. And I'm gonna show you the whole thing, so don't you worry. Getting my other camera going. Okay. I have a machine on. Hold on, I gotta transition again. Here we go. You ready for this? Perfect cut. Thank you, Sonia. At this point, you don't even have to worry because basically the vinyl, unless you like physically remove it from the plate, it's basically stuck to your plate. So there is no reason to remember to put the plate or the vinyl on top of the die. Like, it's stuck. You just gotta remember to put the plate with the side that the vinyl is on top of the die the next time. All right? And then I have done this probably thousands of times. I don't know if I'm gonna use this at all, Sonia. Don't guilt me. Look at that. It works like magic. So normally I wouldn't bother removing the vinyl. from here. I would leave it because it's to my benefit to leave it stuck to the plate. But I want to see what kind of damage this die did to my plate, if any, right? I'm sure you guys want to see that too. So let's remove the vinyl. Look at that. The die is from Gina Marie Designs. There is no indentation on the plate from the die whatsoever. There is this one because this I forgot to put the vinyl on. So that was my boo-boo. Look at that. No indentation whatsoever from that die. Can you imagine if I had not had the vinyl on it, all of the marks that I would have left on my plate? Louise Ridge, just look at, shut up, I did my own nails. So that is the magic of this. And this is not foolproof, like it's not going to last you. This little vinyl is not gonna be like, oh, I just froze on my end. Am I good? Am I good? This is not gonna last you like a month or something, maybe. Like at some point, you're gonna have to replace this. But here's the deal. Since the vinyl is so freaking cheap, because with 1 yard, you're probably gonna have like 80 pieces of this. By the time this one right here is destroyed, like it's coming apart, shredded to pieces, comments are turned off on YouTube. Oh, I don't know why. Sorry, Donna. Yeah, I don't even know how to do that. I saw some comments from YouTube here. By the time you have to replace this, it's fine because you are gonna have so many of these set aside that you are not going to care. You're gonna be like, whatever, throw it away because you have so many, and you can just bring another one out and just keep working. You got it? I haven't used it. Oh my gosh, Cheryl. Okay, so I am going to sacrifice this piece of vinyl to show you what would happen if you don't use a piece of paper that is bigger than the die. Okay, so let's use a different die. Which one do we want? Relocating states. Okay, hold on, let me clean this fully. Why didn't I use this one this Halloween? That's fun. I want to use a detail one. Ooh, let's go with that one. I'm pretty sure that's Gina Marie's too. See that? Pretty sure. If you haven't checked out Gina Marie Designs, you're missing out. Because each of these dies is only $10. Just $10. Alright. Let me get some paper going. Okay, so we're gonna sacrifice this one. Oh my gosh. What did I just drop? I don't even know. Okay, this is very, very heavy cardstock. Gina Marie Designs. So her website is wholesalecraftingsupplies.com. If somebody can put it in the comments. This is 120 pound cardstock, I think. She has the most affordable dies, y'all. They are not knockoffs. They are not like what people like steer away from because they're from Temu or AliExpress. No, they are legit dies. And mind you, for something like this, even with a regular die cutting machine, not like I don't have a regular, but like without this kind of sandwich, sometimes you might have to go back and forth because it's really intricate, but we're gonna see if I don't have to. Okay. So remember I told you, in order for this to work, your paper has to be bigger than your die, right? We're not gonna do that this time. I'm gonna sacrifice my vinyl. So we're gonna cut it like that. So these edges are exposed. This is a big no-no for this, for what I'm doing. What did I do with that vinyl? This is it. Oh, can you even see? This is the one that we've been using. Can you tell? Yeah, you can tell right there. Okay. Okay, yeah, so wholesalecraftingsupplies.com. So I'm gonna run it just like normal. Yeah, she's based in Tennessee. So die facing up, then my paper, then my vinyl, and then the cutting plate. And I hate that my remote doesn't work right now. Oh, so this is what happens when you're, one of the two things that happens when your paper is not bigger than your die. First of all, you're gonna get marks on your plate. So that's one of the things. You can see the teeny tiny little marks right there and right there. Do you see them? I hope you can. The two corners. Okay, so I did need to run it twice because this one is really, really intricate. It cut in some parts. Maybe it cut in all of it. Anyways, you get the deal. You get the gist. But this is the main thing that happens when your paper is not bigger than your die. Hopefully you can see it. The die will actually cut through your vinyl. I wonder if this is the problem that you're having, Patty. I don't know if it's showing what I'm trying to show. Oh, I see your comment, Donna. So now this vinyl is not really ruined. You can still use it. So there is a hole right there. And there is a hole right here. Because those two areas were not protected with paper. The old me, back in the day when I was cheap. Who am I kidding? I'm still cheap. This is what I would do. or too thin of paper. Yeah. Or maybe your vinyl is too thin. I don't know. This is what I would do if I had a piece of paper that was too small. Like let's say this doesn't, like maybe my paper was that big and I had that much dye showing. My trash is right next to me and I only keep trash that is paper. So I would dig through it. I am just cautiously controlled and find a piece of paper. Any paper, it doesn't have to be whatever, any kind of scrap piece of paper. And I would put it on top of that. And believe me, I have used vinyl that is destroyed way more than this. Like vinyl that is like ripped into like 5 pieces. And then I'm not gonna turn the cameras now. I'm gonna run it back and forth this time. Many moons ago. Yes. And see if doing 2 cuts was better. Ooh, look at that. How pretty is this pattern though? Okay, don't get carried away because this is gonna end up all over the floor. Yeah, this is one that definitely needs 2 passes. So freaking pretty, and it's only $10. Yeah, it will end up all over my trash. I mean, not on my trash, on my floor. This is gorgeous. That would make a really good like plaid background. I gotta keep that one out. So I'm gonna get this out and put it on, ooh, on top of my trash. Okay, and look at that. Besides the fact, she's still, can someone else be the leader? Besides the fact that I have those 2 marks from where I did that on purpose, there are no other marks from what I just did on my plate. The vinyl absorbed it all. And that is what is stopping my plate from warping. Yes, I will still from time to time flip my plate, you know, whenever I'm going to die cut something. Okay, let me clean up because I have one more thing to show you. So these are the last of my Hobby Lobby vinyl pieces that I have from last February. I have probably 2, 4, 6, 7, 8, and this is the one that I am currently using. Doesn't have any holes so far. It's pretty well loved. And you guys, I'm gonna use it until this thing is like paper thin. Like, I will use it until I can probably put my hand through it. So, I only have a few. So I did not want to go to Hobby Lobby to buy more. I'm gonna throw this one away because it has holes. Because I have been to Hobby Lobby lately, and I don't know if you have, but going to Hobby Lobby, just to go through checkout, you have to have like at least a half hour. Why, Jessie, you're so freaking late. You don't know anything. Because I'm trying to save my plate, so I don't have to buy plates. I keep from my plates from warping by using the vinyl. You have to have at least 30 minutes spare just to check out, and I ain't doing that. So instead, I went to Joann's. And I have restocked on my vinyl. I thought it was gonna be the exact same. I mean, the paper doesn't look the same. And I'm gonna be making a short for TikTok with this, but I will tell you one difference. I am pretty sure this is 20 gauge, if that's how you measure thickness on fabric. But this one right here is 24. Y'all, 24. So it's thicker. This one costs $14 a yard. I use my 50% off coupon because, yeah, you know. So I want to try and see how well they do. I'm gonna cut one. You guys, this is a ton of vinyl. Yeah, it has to be thick vinyl. And this is what I do. I just put my plate right there. I just told you why I use vinyl. I'm gonna show you again right now. Hold on. I'm looking for a knife. Everybody pray I don't cut myself. I mean, normally I would use scissors, but I don't have the setup for that right now. Sonia, did your post get deleted? We're just trying one. Okay. Where did my rubber band go? So it has been established that the vinyl works. I'm not about to set myself up for failure, so I am going to cut it to my own specifications, which means it has to be smaller than my plate. Oh yeah, this is definitely thicker. It has to be smaller than the plate. You wonder why? Because when you run it through your die cutting machine, it's going to flatten and then it's going to start expanding. And then by the time you're done with it, it will eventually be the same size as your plate. I mean, it should be better than the other one. So I paid, what, $7 for this one? Okay, that's pretty good. I buy the leftover piece. Much cheaper. I didn't think to do that. See, you're smart. I don't even round it right. Madame El Cheapo, I know. Okay. Which die should we use? This is ready. feel like I shouldn't compare it to that because this one's already used. This one is damaged goods, you know. I have used the round corner. Where are the other ones? So the not rounded one is Hobby Lobby. The rounded one is let me turn the camera. Maybe I can show you better. This is hard because they're so stinking skinny. But hopefully you can see. I don't know, can you see? Maybe listen for it. This one is Hobby Lobby. This one is Joann's. Which one sounds harder? I cut a sample by tracing it with the plate, and I write sample on it, and then I need to cut it down again and sample. I cut them all at once. All of them. That way I don't have to worry about it, because you know it will last me all year. Okay. Just as an FYI, this plate will stay there always. Like this one doesn't move. So I have sometimes made a mistake and cut down on it, but it has been on accident. I've done it twice. Little apples, and I don't know what that is. You can definitely tell it's thicker. We all can. So that stays there. If you want to, when you're replacing your plate once a year, you could get a new plate and then put it and be towards the bottom. Like the new plate be your bottom plate, and then this can be your working plate. I didn't do that. It doesn't matter. I mean, I could. It would be smart. To indicate the gauges, I believe I have red, orange, and blue. Huh. Nyan Marie, hope you feel better. Okay, what should we cut? I feel like I need to use both in order to give it. This would be like the mother of tests. I think this one is by Dies to Die For. Another very affordable company. This will be the mother of all tests. Shall we? Okay. So we're gonna do this one with, can you guys remember this? Yellow will be for Joann's. Okay. And the one that doesn't have yellow, it is the burlap die, will be for Hobby Lobby. Should we do the going back and forth? It is extremely intricate. I feel like it will not cut all the way through if I don't go back and forth. So, die facing up, paper. You guys tell me, back and forth. So go twice or just once, just to see how well it does. Run it 3 times. But yeah, if I run it 3 times, it's definitely gonna cut. I feel like I should just do it once, just to see how well it does. Let's just do it once. Because this one is definitely thick. Twice. Once. Let's do it once. Just because we want to see how well it does. And before I remove it, I am going to move the camera. I'm not moving anything. I just want to show you guys what the paper looks like. It looks very promising. I was gonna run it again, but I don't know if it will do it. I'm just gonna see how it did. Keep in mind, this is very, very heavy cardstock. I think it would have done better with twice. So let's do this one with twice with the same one. And for anybody that wants to see this, there is minimum like etching on the vinyl, like hardly any. I don't feel anything on it. You can just see it, but I don't feel anything. We're gonna do it twice on this one. You don't have the patience for what? I can feel this one. You can probably hear it now. But I think maybe I need one more to poke each hole. Well, I'm not gonna do it with that. I have a tool that does that, but I wanted to show you guys. I'm gonna go one more. Oh yeah, that definitely looks good. Yeah, I don't even have the patience for it either, but we're gonna. Oh, I gotta show you the folder I got today. I swear if somebody tells me you can use that for a shaker card, I'm gonna lose it. There are pieces of paper flying all over. You get the gist. No, I'm not. Don't even. No, don't. Don't even go there. I don't know how much this die is, but this is a fun die. This is the point where I'm like, you know what? You don't need to remove all the dots. It looks more realistic like this. Oh, okay, let's try the other one. Same die. I gotta get a different piece of paper. I'm gonna flick it off, but I will have to do it like off camera. So we'll wait. And for this one, I gotta remove that. No marks on my plate whatsoever. And to make it fair, I have to use a new vinyl. This is from Hobby Lobby. I'm not rounding no corners. You do? I bet you it's expensive. Die facing up, paper, vinyl, plate. 3 times. We're gonna run it 3 times because that's what I did with the other one. 1, 2, and the third. For less effort, but that wouldn't be a fair comparison. We're trying to see if they compare to be the same. I'd be shook if this one is better, because this one is not as thick, and we all know thicker is better. So I don't forget. I'm trying to be oh, you guys, I'm going hard on this. Can you tell how hard I'm going? Crap, there's glitter inside this thing. Did you see the glitter flying everywhere? What do you think? I'm gonna give it a shot with this. They seem to be a little more... Wait, before I say that. These ones pop off a little easier. Let me get my pen. Place it on stamp mat. Something sticky. That's a good idea. You evil genius, you. Nope. What the crap? I just froze. This isn't working.
It's literally lifting a cliffhanger and it's not doing another season.
I hate it when they do that. I'm sorry.
My tooth hurts.
What'd you eat?
It's when I chomp down like this.
Well, don't do that.
And it feels like my molar's gonna pop out.
Don't do that. Okay, so this one it's a fail.
A fail or a fail? You got a mini vacuum?
I've had it since my craft room was finished.
Whoa!
I know, right? How cool am I? So this one with the H&L is Hobby Lobby vinyl, and this one is the Joanne vinyl, which is the thicker vinyl. Hi, Nan. So I'm gonna say this is the winner because I am struggling big time to remove that stuff. It should not be this difficult. No, it's fine, honey, because it's supposed to be a test.
Mom. Getting glitched out.
Look what you did.
And everybody's leaving.
Mm-hmm.
Because of my teeth cracking. Did you know that in like the 1600s people would eat sugar and disguise it as other foods like bacon? So cake, basically food decorating, was already invented in the 1600s.
People would eat fruit and
Would
this...
eat sugar that looks like bacon. And they would eat sugar so much that it would rot their teeth, and they either would die from disease of their rotten teeth, or they'd have to get them pulled out.
That's depressing. Okay, y'all. I'm getting glitched out, so I'm gonna head to bed.
Take a shower. Good night, love you.
Love you. Okay. I'm getting glitched out. So it shouldn't be this difficult. I know that there are ways that we can remove the rest of the stuff, but it was not this hard for that one. This is a test. This is an actual test. If this had been an actual emergency, you would have slept through it. So it was me. It wasn't you. It was everybody. So yeah, I hope that you guys are able to take advantage of the tip I gave you about the vinyl. If I were you, I would go ahead and buy it from Joann's. They have a 50% off coupon right now on their website, and you can get the vinyl, get the one that is the thickest, which is a 24 gauge, 24 whatever, and it is, I think, regular price for $14, so you can get it. Ooh, wait a minute, wait a minute, I was not smart enough to do this, but you could be. If you shop online, you can do this. You can buy your vinyl online, 1 yard, for $14, apply the 50% off coupon, and then on top of that, they have a 20% off everything coupon that you can use on top of that. I don't know what that equals to, but it's gonna be less than what I paid. So that would make it worth your money. And again, do it at your own risk. This has never failed me. Just make sure that you cut the vinyl to be smaller than your plate. Never, ever, ever, ever put your vinyl on top like this, like, you know, the die goes on top of the bottom plate, then the paper, and then the top plate. Never put your vinyl on top of your top plate. Never. Your vinyl should always be on top of your paper, like that. Always, 100% of the time, your vinyl should be on top of your paper as a cushion between the plate and the paper. Do it at your own risk. If you guys are careful enough and you never forget to put your vinyl in your sandwich when you're using dies, you should never have any indentation or any marks on your plate. And as I said at the beginning, where is that plate? Here. I just switched this plate after using it since February, and I could still use it if I wanted to. I will show you. I don't want to use that extremely intricate die. I will use this one. In my regular vinyl I've been using, right there. And this is the one that I just replaced. So what I do is I just make sure that the part that's curved, curves like, I don't know how to explain it. English is hard. Like that. Does that make sense? And then, I gotta show you this. I can continue using it like forever. There is like nothing stopping this plate from working. It's just me being annoyed with it. It works just fine. Still no marks on the plate. It's just the fact that it's a teeny tiny bit warped, and that is after like 7 months of using it. I don't know what a percussion plate is, so I'm gonna say no, I don't have one. So I would say replacing my plate once a year, it's pretty good. If I wasn't so picky about it, I could have probably gone another like 3-4 months and use it once a year, or replace it once a year, or, well, that's still, I don't know, you know what I mean. but yeah, eventually you're gonna have to. You're pulling all the dies. I know, right? This is a quilt die from Gina Marie Designs. Another great one. I just didn't want to deal with an intricate one. Okay, it's time for me to put kids to bed. I will see you guys